Yeah, this day I woke up with y'all and I just couldn't look at my computer that well. Like I was dead until I was like, I'm just gonna study a Carmine. I haven't seen his eighth video, so I just started watching that while you guys were trading.
Yeah, I have those days sometimes. I don't know if I can do anything. I think it's good to take like a day or something off. Give yourself a day off. Just get your mind right.
Yeah, it felt cool because like I haven't been able to make time for studying as much as I'd like, and then like I just knew I'm not gonna waste this morning. Like even though I'm not focused on trading, like focus, like just go study and something or watch a video, and that's what I did. So it was cool. And that's
Yeah.
when I started texting you guys like all the shit that I was learning.
Mm, yeah, man. Do what you gotta do.
Dude, the other day I did a replay of Bookmap, and the date showed up as December 31st, 1969.
Damn.
That's true. 6:45, I took my first trade. $902 lot buyer at 60.99 inside my 45-minute supply, but we had high at 61.02, and that was yesterday's high as well. Pre-market high was 60.99, where that 900 lot buyer appeared. My supply zone started right here at 60.96. That I had already taken. I was off of the pre I did for today's high to get tested. We tried pre-market based off of the outliers here, which is not here anymore.
What the fuck is wrong with your microphone?
You lagging a little bit.
Everything's tripping out right now. My fucking iPad's tripping too. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this 800 lot outlier, I used it to try it short, but I obviously didn't wait for the rejection of with order flow confirmation. I just did it because we hit the zone, which was a dumb idea. Um, and I also should have considered waiting for yesterday's high first before thinking of any short because I tried it off of pre-market high. So that just wasn't a good setup. Did you try it, Gabriel?
At 7 o'clock. Yeah, I tried it and I did not win.
Short?
And then I tried. No, I tried it long. I got stopped.
Right
But
here?
yeah, right there. Exactly right there. And then it went down a little bit, and I was like, and then it hit pre-market again. I was like, oh, it's gonna break above, and then I entered again, and I fucking ate shit. So I was just chasing that one.
Oh, this is this one here I tried also. I tried this one.
Yeah.
But clearly this buying was weak. So that was stupid.
Yeah, and, I know one of my mistakes was selling was too aggressive while pulling back.
Yeah. That's where I fucked up here.
Yeah,
And I feel like my plan short did work. It just took a little longer time to develop. And I ended up changing my perspective here and I went long. So I should have seen this as that volume tail shit that Carmine talks about. And then it comes back down here and then and sells off further.
Watch his whole order flow series again.
From the beginning? Damn, I should do that
Yeah.
too. There are some videos where I didn't pay as much attention as others.
Yeah, I find new things every time I go back to
That's true.
them.
I'm trying to see here what. Oh yeah, if you look at the chart, you could see market broke yesterday's high and then just sold off heavy. Right there at 60.98, 60. Let me see if oh no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Oh yeah, see here, this 1,000 lot outlier, instead of trying it long, what we could have done was let this, since the buying was weak, not try it and let order flow do what it's gonna do. It drops under the large outlier back into my supply. So if waiting to see if the market pops and rejects this price heavy, could have tried it short instead.
Where I tried it long again, where it broke pre-market, and I was like, oh, it's going back up, and I fucking got stopped right there.
That weak buying again.
Yeah, idiot. I was just chasing.
'Cause taking it short here could have been a nice setup, but I ended it here. I just walked away.
Yeah. Well, fuck it. That was my day too.
How many things do y'all take into consideration? Like at 6:30, there was an outlier, right? That at the very beginning,
Yeah,
and we're obviously, according to your chart, in a supply zone. So
yeah.
what type of action are you looking for to know whether that's going to be somewhat of a breakout or it is going to obey the supply zone at the outlier?
Right here.
So it didn't go above it.
But see, here the problem is you also have to consider that we have yesterday's high up above. So yeah, this can work, but the likeliness is that buyers will try to break the high, and sellers would almost kind of want that because then there's going to be people chasing the price on a breakout here where they could aggressively sell it short. So a lot of times, like it'll be pre-market here, like how it was with the large outlier, but you could also consider like, damn, we might break yesterday's high before selling off, which was
Hey,
something
does
I didn't in the outlier.
does Elon know about that? Because I remember that really helped me when a long time ago you noticed, Eric, that ES tends to break yesterday's high or yesterday's lows before reversing. And I
Yeah,
looked back and I was like, dude, you're fucking right. And that helped me so much too, because I know if it breaks yesterday's high, then it has the potential to reverse around that area.
yeah,
And that's why we keep saying, oh, ES was an inside day today. It didn't break yesterday's high, it didn't break yesterday's low. And if it's an outside day, then it broke yesterday's high and it came back down. You could see it in pre-market. Like if you do end up studying Eloy, look at the ES charts, like from previous days. Look at pre-market and market open and notice how price goes past yesterday's high or yesterday's lows a little bit and then comes back into the range. And it does do that. It's like a characteristic of ES, and Eric pointed that out early, and then I kept noticing it. It's crazy.
But does it ever do a
yeah.
breakout, or what would a breakout of yesterday's higher low look like?
Like this right here. I mean, look at Bookmap. Yesterday's highs was 6102. It passed all the way up to 6104, 05, and then it comes back down. It like breaks out a little bit and then comes back down. So 6102 is yesterday's high. It broke up to 6104 and then just comes back down and sells off.
So
And
then,
it does that.
if it cracks yesterday's high a little bit, are you guys now, or obviously depending other confirmations, but then you're going to be more into puts? like in this situation?
I
If it's in
wouldn't.
a supply,
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
it's in
I don't take a trade based off that, but if it's in a supply zone, that could be another another layer of confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
like, say, what I like to do is because sometimes I'll get like emotionally carried away with, oh, we're in supply, we're breaking pre-market high, which I did this time. Uh, but like rather than being like, oh, let me try to find a setup short here, knowing that yesterday's high is above us, I should in my mind be like, okay, be a little more patient because there is a probability that we break yesterday's high and
Yeah.
then reject. It's not like, oh, we're breaking yesterday's high, I'm gonna short it. It's more like, okay, we're in my supply zone, but I have yesterday's high above. Just consider the fact that we could break above and reject.
I don't know if you remember this, Eloy, but back when we first started the Discord, Eric kept saying, "Oh, I want price to hit my demand zone, but I want it to pass yesterday's highs a little and then come back up." And I was like, "What? How do you know that? What are you talking about? Why would you say that?" And then Eric told me that characteristic of the ES, how it just breaks above a little bit or breaks below a little bit, and then it reverses. And I started noticing that, and it happens all the time. So when we point so when we say, oh, today was the inside day, that means it never broke above or below yesterday's highs or lows. So that's if you're ever wondering why we say that.
Say this wasn't gonna fall back into range. Say this was gonna be a breakout day where it kept going. It's still breaking yesterday's high or low, whether it's gonna continue up to the upside or if it was yesterday's low down here and the market was down at the bottom. But if no matter what, like for the most part, you're gonna see at some point in the day ES break either the high or the low. Unless it's a
Yes.
range day. But range bound inside days are not as likely in the trading day. They do happen though.
But you can still
Just
take.
look at past days and you'll notice that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you can still take
And you,
trades off inside days, right? Depending on the range.
oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But we're just saying this as another layer of confirmation. Like if yesterday's highs is in a supply zone, like if it's attached to a supply zone or near a supply zone, one of your keys, then just wait a little bit longer until price rallies above yesterday's highs and comes back into reclaim the supply zone and then take the trade on the way down. But that helped me a lot. That made me more patient too. I forgot to mention that a while ago, and Eric pointed that out. So yeah.
And you could like I said, you could see here that it worked. It broke yesterday's high, which was 6102 right here. The large outlier was right here, and there was another outlier here, aggressive selling there, obviously aggressive selling here. It breaks under the demand. It broke right back under yesterday's high. You could have just waited and for this pop and shorted.
So look at the confirmations. There's a large outlier that struggling to continue, and when it does rally above yesterday's highs, it's weak ass buying, weak buying, and then sellers start to step in, and then you get the larger bubbles, and then it starts working, starts dropping. So it's kind of hard to see as it's happening, but in hindsight, you can see it clearly, and start realizing what price is gonna do once it's near yesterday's highs, yesterday's lows. But I just start trying to understand.
Emphasize that right now is gonna help me remember it.
Yeah, that's always in the back of my head ever since you told me, because I remember like, how are you reading the charts? I always was amazed by how you like said I wanted to break yesterday's high first. I was like, what the fuck?
Magic trick.
Nah, fuck Eric.
But then you told me, but that was a good ass thing to identify. So yeah.
I am seeing how I definitely need to do more reverse engineering or backtracking on some of this stuff, because I'll get like a gem from you guys, and it'll be a gem right now in the session, but then I won't like go back to see how
Apply.
that is true multiple times, and then like it gets stuck in my brain. It's more like, oh, that's tight. Hopefully, I remember the day I'm trading, like, but I probably won't.
So good luck with that,
No, I
man.
gotta back. I know I gotta do it, and that's like one of the things that I'm just. It's big on my notes. Like almost every day, every time we review, like I'll write that note down, and I do gotta just make more
That's
time
why.
for it.
Go for it. No, I'm gonna annoy you right now, Eloy, but that's why I want you to start live trading, because just to push it, keep pushing it down your brain, it's just gonna force you to remember this shit. It's gonna force you to do all the work. So that's all I'll say. I don't want to bug you about it, but yeah.
No, I appreciate it. I know it's true. I'm just financially in a different. I don't know your guys' financial situation. I just got some bills that I guess money wise, I get afraid to like lose money because I'm like, if I lose this money, then not that the first 500 that I start live trading with is going to be what fixes my like financial situation. It's just more of like the mental part of it. That's like you got rent coming up, then you got your car, your insurance, like all sorts of bills, and
Yeah, no, I mean that's serious shit. Like if you can't trade with the money you have right now, then don't use it, because that wouldn't be smart. You have to at least put 100 in your account every once in a while until you get like the amount you want to start with, to know that okay, that's just extra money that I can just lose, because you're probably gonna lose all the money. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be straight up. You're probably gonna lose it. So make sure it's just like a little 100 here, maybe 50 here, that will add up over time to the amount you want to start with. That you're okay to lose, because you don't want to put like your rent in your account. You know what I mean? So if you can't fund your account right now, then don't do it. So
I
if you got
also
priorities, take care of those first.
I also think though, like if it is like just the like if you can lose the $500 and at this point like you're just in fear like oh, damn it is possible I could lose this $500 but you do have the $500 to lose uh think of it more like the longer you wait to go live, the longer it is gonna take you to like learn this, have the skill, you know? Like if you just
Yeah,
go live now and start on the skill now, the
you're going to be better in 6 months live trading in the next 6 months than you would paper trading in the next 6 months.
exactly. If you
You're going to be
start
10 times better.
6 months from now live trading, now it's gonna take you a longer process to get where you.
But take care of your bills first, you know. So that's the most important thing.
it makes sense. I'm not using my bill money to trade. I have 500. The 500 I had to put into TOS to paper trade, and I mean, I guess y'all are right. Like I'm gonna lose it regardless. There's gonna be better lessons to learn when I lose it, and it's not.
You're gonna need that 500 in TOS though.
No. That's what I'm saying. No, like that's. I'm gonna obviously. I'm still planning on going live on New Year, but there'll be moments in my head, and this is where like it's just a psychological mental game where I'm like,
Wait, no, I'm saying though, you need to keep that 500 in TOS. You can't take it out
So you need like
because
a
then
thousand.
oh, I
you
see what
can't
you're
use
saying.
cards.
I see what you're saying. I do have an extra 500 that the one I got from Dogecoin, so I'll put
Oh
that in
yeah,
there. But
yeah.
it's not like if I lose the 500, then I'm gonna be like, well, I just can't trade anymore until I put more money into it. But I guess y'all are right. Like I'm gonna lose it regardless, and I'm missing out on the better lessons that I'll be able to learn. And then fuck it,
Yeah.
if I lose it and I can't trade like with real money, I have to just wait and just stay on the process, stay on the routine.
And then you're gonna be more motivated to get back. I mean, or you're gonna be like, "Fuck this! I'm never trading again." But I feel like you'll be more motivated to be like, "Okay, let me try to save up money to put it into my account because like I know how it feels now. I've experienced wins, I've experienced losses. Because with that 500, you're not gonna. I mean, unless you do something stupid, you're not just gonna lose it right away. Like you're gonna
Right.
have wins, you're gonna have losses. So you're just gonna experience the journey and
The ups and
know
downs.
exactly.
But yeah, man.
But right now, I think definitely take photos of your trades on Bookmap and point out the outlier and point out where your entry was and your exit or your stop and just have that visual image of that because that will change it for you. And pay attention to yesterday's high and yesterday's low too. and create a pre-market plan. Those three things.
Yeah.
I think you'll be chilling going into live trading if you have those three things intact.
It's definitely scary, but just know that it's scary for all of us. You know, we're all going through the same shit. And I think if we keep this Discord shit going, like what we're doing, we're on the right track. You know, there's no way we can get worse doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's a no-brainer. It's more of like a mental game right now. Once it happens, I know I won't go back to like paper trading, but
right.
fuck it, it's gonna
Blow
happen at
that
the new year.
account. No.
Yeah, I blew my account. It fucking sucks, but whatever.
So you can blow your account, but you're not allowed to blow your account with $0, right? Like you still have to have 500. You're saying?
Say that again.
Because you guys said I need to keep that 500 in TOS, so you can't blow your account and not have money in TOS, right?
Right.
TOS.
I have a. Oh shit! Yeah. What are we talking about? Because if you blow your account, you have $0. No, I was trading when I blew my account. I was still trading with like $100.
Okay, no, I meant like when you said that I need to keep the 500 in there. I thought like you meant like TOS won't even let you trade unless you have at least 500 in there.
Oh yeah, how's that work, Gabriel?
No, you can still you can still trade with the 500. I only started with 500 and I was consistently below 500 the entire time until I blew it, and I just added more money.
Oh, okay. Because you said earlier you need to keep that 500 in there, and that's why I was like, oh, so I did. Like that's when you said I needed to put the 1,000, like put 500.
No. You can start with 500.
Okay.
Wait, but are you gonna start on TOS or are you gonna start on NinjaTrader?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing where.
Dude, NinjaTrader is so much easier. I promise you, and you get way more reward. But it's up to you.
And what are the fees for NinjaTrader?
I'm not gonna push. I'm not gonna push futures on you, even though it is easier than options. I'm not gonna lie, but just because I feel like we're already annoying you with the live trading bullshit. So.
No, I mean,
if you want to trade options, go for options.
I've been thinking about futures too. Like when I hear you guys talk about it. What did you say?
So don't do it. Futures are options.
Don't do options.
Yeah, I mean,
that's another thing I've been like contemplating because I'm like, I like what you guys are saying in regards to it forces you kind of to respect your stop.
Yeah, and you could put a hard stop too. Whatever stop you want, just click it and then it'll stop for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, I hear the benefits like you guys say with the theta not being involved. So.
Oh yeah, that's the reason. That's the fucking best, dude. That is the best.
Do I need to have money in NinjaTrader to paper trade, like just to learn the process of that before the new year? Like maybe I could just start practicing now before the new year.
Yeah.
How much do you need in there?
500. Wait, actually, no. You just need to pay for the. No, you
data.
do. You need to put it. It says, fuck. What's the word? Fuck. What's the word I'm looking? Like where it says put money in your account. It like asks you to put money in your account, and to then be able to have the option to buy the data. I tried to buy the data without having money in my account, and it said I have to have money in my account first.
Is it at least 500 then?
Yeah.
Damn, so I might have to pull that.
It's fucked up how much money you need to start this bullshit just to lose it all.
I mean, it does, but like if you think about it, starting a business, you need to like invest money to start a business also.
Yeah, that's a good point.
This guy compared it to having a restaurant because he's like, some days you have the restaurant and you don't have as many customers, so you're not making the same amount of money you do that day. And then the next day you come and it's like a shitload of customers and you're making a lot of money. And he's like, that's kind of trading is. Like, you come one day, you make money, you come another day, you lose money.
Yeah, that's true. It's hard.
That's basically it. Next week, I want to work on my antsiness and like making sure I'm waiting for that order flow confirmation, not just getting in because it hit the outlier. Also, waiting for that second outlier instead of the first one if the conditions are going to be the same, and not overtrade. Really, those three things.
Yeah. I want to work on paying attention to the rallies off the outliers because it fucks me up, and then also not chasing because I broke my rules, and just taking my key levels. My levels with the ranging, I noticed my levels never hit correctly.
In the morning, my pre-markets, I didn't like how my levels were looking at all.
Yeah, I hate charting during ranging days because all the levels are all skewed. It's weird.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I got to work on that stuff. So,
hopefully, there's some direction next week.
I know, dude. It needs to break out of this shit. It's 3-day range.
Yeah. Elo, what you working on?
What?
Study, review, back test.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's just studying. Like, I'm like so on top of my routine that like the little bit of time I have, I realize how I'm not able to use it towards studying, or at least that's the thing I'm missing out on that I want to like make a habit of. Because I don't know about you guys, but I get tired, bro. Like waking up so early, like I definitely waste time on taking a nap at some point. And that's only
I'm
the day I'm
super
bad. Yeah.
Dude, when I wake up, I just don't want to fucking even talk to you guys. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired too, but I have this little thing, this little desk accessory here. It says it's a mindset definition, and it says the driving force in the quest for success and achievement. A mindset that combines discipline, strength, confidence, and ambition is a powerful mindset. This can achieve anything anything it sets its sights on. A powerful mind can achieve anything. And I'm like, dude, you got to show up even when you don't want to. So so I never want to study, dude. Never fucking want to study, and it takes me forever, dude, to just open a book map. But once I do, I go into like a flow state.
Yeah.
And then it just happens. So just get over that one little fucking hump, turn on book map, turn everything else off, all the distractions, and just work for an hour, and you'll feel so much better and ready for the next day. I promise you, dude. It sucks. I don't want to do any of this. I don't even want to work out after this shit. But you just got to do it. It's just that mindset you have to be in.
Damn. You're
right. Facts. Lock in, brother.
Lock in, man. Join us.
Yeah,
job's not done.
In what I currently am, because I journal everything of like my day, not necessarily journal everything about trading, but just how I operate my life. I am like reaching a little plateau where it's like, all right, Eloy, like you're kind of maximizing this routine and you're still not seeing the results you want. So it's time to like take it up to the next level. Like maybe the next 2 levels of just trying things that I normally wouldn't ever try.
And that's the start too, being honest with yourself and realizing, oh shit, I'm not as disciplined as I'd like to be. So let me tweak my routine. Let me focus on what matters first and then go on with my day. So just get everything out in the open first. I mean, out of the way first, and then go on with your day. Because I read somewhere that says you're most productive in the morning. Because once you get to later, your brain starts cooling off and it starts to like get ready for bed, essentially. So you have to. So you're more productive earlier in the day. So that's why I try to get everything out, everything done in the morning, so I could just fucking fall asleep, take a nap, whatever the hell. Because I'm tired, dude. I'm tired. I'm old now, man. 35.
Hey, that's crazy you say that, because I just seen a Rockstar video on Chris Joslin, and he's a pro skater, Eli. And he said that
my friend.
my friend. No, chill.
That's my friend.
What's up, Red, man?
He said that he likes to get his craziest tricks done in the morning because he feels like that's when he's the most alert.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. And he said he had
Oh,
to
crap.
change his group to be skaters that want to skate in the morning or filmers that want to film in the morning because that's when he needs to get shit done. I was like, damn, that's sick.
Damn, that's what separates the weak from the strong. Just kidding.
Yeah. He's like super PC where like this dude's next level.
Yeah, he's fucking good, man. He's been good since he was a kid. We used to call him little shit and make him ride bitch in the middle the whole time. He fucking hated it. And he turned out to be one of the top pro skaters in the world. It's fucking crazy, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that mindset, get into that Black Mamba mentality.
Nope.
It's time. We still got one more video to go.
That's
Do
it.
we?
We didn't do Friday.
Oh shit.
The 5th was Friday.
No, the 6th was Friday. Today's the 7th.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, damn. I'm tripping. My bad.
Dude, what the fuck? You got me all hyped to get off from